We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Julianne Leha, file number 22-02934SM. Council appearance.
May it please the court, Deborah Martinez here on behalf of Julie Leha, who is present on Zoom this afternoon.
Okay, Ms. Leha, today's the date and the time that's set for an arraignment on a probation violation. I have here request and summons for probation violation, and it alleges that you committed the following technical violation. It says you failed to adhere to the no contact order on or around April 5th, 2023. You have the right to have a contested hearing in this matter. You have the right to be represented by counsel. You have retained counsel for today's purposes. At the time of your contested hearing, ma'am, you have the right to have the prosecution and the probation department put forth evidence to establish whether or not you have violated the terms of your probation as alleged. Do you understand your right to have a contested hearing?
Yes.
Okay, if you're found to be in violation of your probation status, you could have your probation status revoked, and you could be sentenced to a term of jail time. Your probation can be extended. You could have some increased oversight or conditions added as well. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, for the purposes of her arraignment, does she want to plead not guilty? And
Yes,
proceed
Your
to
Honor,
hearing?
not guilty and proceed to a hearing, please.
It's when?
May 22nd at 1:30.
May 22nd at 1:30.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Do you have any questions today, Ms. Leha?
No.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
No, thank you.
Thank you. You're all set for today.
Thanks.
This person appeared. Mr. Wells, can you hear us?
Sure can. I can't see. Yeah, I can see you and hear you. Yeah.
Okay, very good. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Dustin Wells and file number 21-03430 SM. Council appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of the people. Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Dustin Wells.
Thank you, Mr. Wells. Today is the date that was set for a hearing on competency. I do have a report here dated April 14, 2023 from the state of Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, a Center for Forensic Psychiatry. Council, you both received a copy of this report?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, okay. The opinion was that Mr. Wells was competent to stand trial. Any reason to have an objection to the body or the conclusion of the report?
None on behalf of the people. Thank you.
I do have some reservations, Your Honor. I note that the report notes that he has been experiencing regular agitation. He has difficulty engaging appropriately with the social worker. He's been diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder, bipolar type. And even though he made some comments to the interviewer that he understood it was a misdemeanor charge and who a judge was, in other private conversations I've had with him, including one I just had with him, he asked questions that indicate that he doesn't really know what's going on. He asked me if he was going to be sentenced today. And I asked,
I asked you if I could be sent today, sir. How are you representing me and resisting me getting this taken care of? I mean, how are you?
But those are my reservations, but we will accept whatever the court finds, and we understand that this is a trained psychiatrist. I am not trained in psychiatry, so we will accept whatever the court finds.
Okay, Mr. Wells, you understand today is just a competency hearing, correct?
I understand exactly what's going on.
Okay, and you have not entered a guilty plea into anything at this point, and so you have not been found guilty, so you wouldn't be sentenced today. You recognize that, correct?
I know, but I know in the past, I've seen anything happen with the judge. The judge can do whatever. Basically, I asked if I could get, I didn't know what cases. I got 3 different cases.
I
What's
get
that?
that. What I'm just reminding you of is on this one, we don't have a conviction, so I can't sentence you without a conviction. So there is times where you could enter a guilty plea and then be sentenced the same day, but today was not the purposes of that. Today was just to go over what the report finding was from the forensic center, okay?
I understand that. Why is my attorney resisting me getting freedom quicker? This would take away
He's not resisting that. He just had some concerns. It sounds like he wasn't sure if you understood.
I'm concerned as to why he would want to resist me further getting this taken care of. Why would my
He's not
own?
resisting. He's not resisting you, sir.
He said I have reservations. That's not a positive
Well,
communication.
he had some concerns based on your private interactions, okay?
Okay, so can you ask me? I mean, what when I know how I've been to 30 misdemeanors, I've been to prison, 2 felonies, juvie, all this all my life. How would I not know how the court operation works? I've done 30.
I don't dispute that you don't know how this process operates. I didn't have a dispute as to that, sir.
Well, I know you didn't, but my attorney who's representing me is not benefiting me.
Well, okay, are you finished and can I proceed?
I'm sorry for being negative. Please proceed and please find me competent to get this 76 days taken care of in jail so I can be free and enjoy my summer.
Under the impression that he's being held in jail right now, and
I'm not under that impression. I know how much time I can the maximum time I can get is 76 days in jail. Why the hell am I going to sit in the psych center for months and years fighting over this court stuff? You're not helping me. I don't want you to represent me anymore. If you're making this whole vibe go this way.
Mr. Wells.
What, ma'am? Excuse me. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Where are you currently?
I'm in a state psychiatric hospital.
Is that where he is?
he's in a group home in Cairo, being treated for his mental health.
Not a group home. Not a group home.
You're not in a group home? Who's
It's
Kayla Esterline?
Who? She's a woman that works at the state hospital.
I'm the court coordinator at the Cairo Center, and he is correct. It's a state hospital.
Okay, if anything don't go my way today, if you don't find me competent to go in front of you and plead guilty or not guilty, please, I want to represent myself and fire my attorney, because this shouldn't even be going on in the first place.
Calm down, sir. Calm down, Mr. Wells. Just calm down, okay?
Well, who wouldn't?
I understand your frustration, but I need you to calm down. This is still a court proceeding.
Right, and my attorney's against me. I mean, what the hell? I knew that all along since get.
Do you want me to discontinue the hearing because you're being uncooperative? Because I can do
No,
that.
I want you to arraign me so I can plead guilty.
This is not an arraignment.
I know you know. I know it's not arraignment. I want you to find me competent, then arraign me, then send me to jail.
You're not. I'm not arraigning you.
I know you're not arraigning me, and I know you cannot do it right now.
I'm not going to be arraigning you at all. You are already arraigned on this matter, sir.
Okay, I don't. Like I said, I don't know.
I thought you was 31 criminal cases in. I thought you knew how this process works.
You didn't catch what I said. I have 3 misdemeanors, and I can't recall which one this is. This is for 2 assaults I don't remember committing. I don't know which one this is for. I already was arraigned on an assault, and they put a not guilty in. I don't know which assault case this is for.
Okay, I'll remind you in just a moment, but do you want me to proceed or do you need me to discontinue so you can calm yourself down?
I would like you to bless me with getting this over with, please, ma'am. I'm sorry for being rude, but I just very frustrated with,
Okay, take your hat off.
ma'am.
Okay, now you sit quietly while I do my job, okay? I'll give you an opportunity to ask questions or speak when it's appropriate, okay? Okay, the court believes that the report, the body report, which the finding is that Mr. Wells is competent, should not be disputed. I don't see any reason otherwise. I do think that he may have some confusion about what
Thank you,
process
ma'am.
we are in now. Okay, I'm gonna discontinue the hearing because what I'm not gonna do is
I
go
said
back and
thank
forth
you.
about when I can speak.
Excuse me,
Oh,
ma'am.
you don't speak
Thank-
when I speak. You don't speak when I speak.
I'm saying thank you.
I don't need you to thank me. I just need you to be quiet while I do my job, okay?
May we please continue and I'll be quiet.
Okay, I do believe that the observations of the psychiatrist, which is that obviously there's some concerns about his schizoaffective disorder and bipolar, and obviously some uncontrollable outbursts in court and maybe in other settings, but I don't think that those things rise to the level of incompetence. I think he is competent, and so I'll adopt the body of the report and the finding, incorporate that into the record. Now, I'll note your objection, however, in the file. Mr. Wells, this is an assault and battery from September 8th, 2021 at 401 West Greenlawn Avenue, City of Lansing, Ingham County, State of Michigan. The allegations are that you did assault or assault and batter a Terry Hawkins.
Would you like me to speak?
Not at this time. Terry Hawkins is allegedly a nurse that was providing you medical treatment. Okay, that's just me reminding you of what this matter was about. Okay. Was there an offer on this?
There was not, Your Honor.
Okay, and so Mr. Wells, what is your plan? There's no offer. Do you want to proceed to trial? You have the right to plead guilty, plead not guilty, or stand mute.
I'm pretty guilty.
Okay, but you don't recall this incident, sir?
No, I do now. I believe it was, I was in a drug-induced psychosis. I came for help and I was
Okay,
hallucinating.
let me have you raise your right hand, sir. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
I gotta advise you of some rights here. Number one, you can put your hand down. You have the right to be represented by counsel. You have representation today by way of Mr. Lee from the Office of the Public Defender. You have the right in this matter to proceed to a trial, and you have the right to a jury trial. You have the right to the presumption of innocence, so you're innocent until proven guilty. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And
Ma'am, what I
you
don't
wanna give a-
understand, ma'am, can I ask a question? Have
Yes.
we come to an agreement that I can proceed with judicial treatment instead of the IST treatment here? Are we proceeding? Am I competent to proceed? I don't understand. I just don't understand. I'm not catching because one moment you said you were gonna discontinue and come back at it, and then we continue.
Yeah, you apologize and you were quiet. Did you forget about that?
I remember that, and I'm just curious if that was sufficient enough for you to continue.
It was, but
Okay.
now I have the same concerns Mr. Lee has.
Well, you guys don't need to be concerned about me. I'm taking care of myself as well as I can. You asked about me to raise my right hand and say everything I had to say was the truth. I can explain to you what's going on in my life and what happened
Well,
that night.
You gotta talk about your rights first.
Criminal responsibility, appropriate in this matter.
Was he evaluated for criminal responsibility?
Drug-induced psychosis is what you just said. earlier.
Okay, Okay, well, based on your testimony today that you recall being in a drug-induced psychosis, we're gonna have you evaluated for criminal responsibility.
Ma'am, please excuse me. This is 2 years ago. 2 years ago. 2 years ago this happened. I understand I made the choice to get high. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you if I was in psychosis or not. I don't know the
Well, you
truth.
did. You
I
told me you
don't
were.
know if that's the truth. All I know is I was high.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna help you with your right to remain silent because I didn't have an opportunity to complete advising you of your rights. Because you continuously have outbursts and try to speak over me. So I'm gonna have to mute.
Forgive me.
I'm gonna have to mute your device. Okay, and so both the prosecutor and the public defense believe it's appropriate for him to be evaluated for criminal responsibility, or is there an objection?
There's no objection. Thank you.
No objection.
Okay, we'll order that evaluation to take place and we'll set this matter for review at this time. Any additional matters for
No,
today?
Nothing on behalf of the people. Thank you, Your Honor.
Nothing for the defense, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set, Mr. Wells. What's this?
Apparently, yes, Brandon.
No. Sounds like it's somebody else's problem.
Remember this is what happened at the last hearing. He just kept interrupting you, and I remember now. As soon as he started, I was like, oh.
I see that disruptive and can't recall meeting with attorney. Yeah, I see that. Okay. Let's see. Mr. McComb.
I am, Your Honor.
We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jason Michael McComb. File number is 22-01643. Appearance, please.
Defender John Lee appearing on behalf of Mr. Jason McCombs, who is joining us via Zoom.
Okay, today was the date that I set the sentencing on a probation violation. I set this out because Mr. McCombs was supposed to provide a status as to his ability to enroll in testing. Has he been able to do so at this time?
Mr. McCombs advises me that he has not yet found the money to enroll in a drug testing program. He believes that if he takes advantage of CMH's recommendation for him to do inpatient counseling for 30 to 60 days, that he would be able to save the money to be able to afford it. He's living on a fixed income and is paying some medical bills, and it's just really had a hard time to be able to find any extra money to do it.
So he wants to go to inpatient, is what you're saying?
Yes, ma'am.
And has he identified, or did CMH identify which inpatient facility would be available to him?
He did not mention a specific facility, but he may know the specific facility.
Mr. McCombs, can you unmute, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Which facility are you looking to do inpatient services? Or
So I'll be
treatment at?
I'll be talking to my case manager later on today, and I think that she had mentioned Sacred Heart for some issues that I'm dealing with some mental health anyway, and I think that would help me out all the way because I haven't had much money to be able to successfully go through with this probation the way that I had planned on, because I really was looking forward to this being a stepping stone on being a more healthy lifestyle. But as far as some medications that need to be worked out and other mental health issues that I'm having, I'm pretty deep in CMH, and she's been suggesting, I think it was Sacred Heart that she said would offer the mental health treatment that she would like, and we're in cahoots with that now. I plan on talking to her later on today and I'm pretty sure that she wants me to go this week.
Let me reset this so we can get a status update after you speak to your CMH worker to see if you're going to be doing Sacred Heart or not. Did I run out of paper here? I did not.
22nd,
I'm sorry.
May 22nd, at 1.
That's way too far. Do we not have any more court?
The next 2 Mondays.
He's gonna have to come on a Thursday.
We can do. She's looking at a jury trial the afternoon
On a Thursday?
on a Monday, May 1st.
So we have a jury trial? We can do it in the morning.
Okay. We can do May 1st at 9:15.
May 1st at 9:15.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Do you have any questions today, sir?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll see you May 1st at 9:15.
Thank you.
No problem. Malik Jackson. This is a matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Malik Devontae Jackson, file number 19-02262. Mr. Jackson, today was the date set for a show cause. However, you had a representation today earlier from attorney Kashava Kirkland. However, you need to appear in court for your own show cause. You can't send an attorney on your behalf. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay, and you were issued a show cause because you owe a balance of $1,756.41. And you told the court back on April 12th. I'm sorry, you told the court back on March 27th that you were going to pay in full that day, and then you did not make any payment. We did see where you made a payment of $45, but that would not satisfy what you told the court before. So if you're requesting a payment plan, you need to advise the court of how you intend to make payments and when you're going to make those payments.
Yes, Your Honor. I had an unforeseen house expense right after, and I apologize. I didn't get to the payment right away, but I talked to my legal counsel this morning. I initially made a $50 payment. She called me back and said that it wasn't enough. The $45 payment was from a while ago. I made a $50 one today, and then I had paid it off in full, the $1,756. I paid it off in full probably an hour after, just so I can be done with
You paid it
this.
off in full today.
Yes, it'll be posted. Just get.
Okay, well, once that processes, you should be all set, and that way it won't trigger another show cause. Okay, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. You're all set.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so Armstead. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Leasia Armistead, file number 22-01267, appearance for the record.
Brian Ring on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Leasia Armstead.
Okay, Leasia Armistead, you were supposed to be here this morning at 10 o'clock. Where were you?
I actually apologize. I woke up and my phone didn't even charge last night. So it was really my fault. I didn't know my charger wasn't charging my phone. So as soon as I woke up, I called my attorney.
Okay. Today was the date and time set for a pretrial and a retail fraud third degree. How are we proceeding?
You know, I'd ask that the court adjourn the pretrial out there today. She does have another pending felony coming up, and we'd like to try to work this in with that felony offer.
When's the exam date?
Candidates this Thursday.
Is it?
So I know it's ready, got adjourned because I got council.
Well, they're looking for conflict counsel. Well, let's just put it out 30 days. Because that was the sixth co-defendant. Well, will she need conflict on this one?
This is what I was worried about, but I don't think so. You said 6 co-defendants, so I don't think so, but.
There was another matter, a sixth co-defendant one in which they were the public defender's office is representing one of those co-defendants.
Yeah, so I don't know how that would.
So I don't know if it requires that to happen in this matter, or if they just need to be isolated from, he would need to be isolated from that file. That's how they would have done it at the AG's office at least.
I wasn't advised of anything like that. To the best of my knowledge, she has 2 attorneys from our office, myself and Lauren Sutter, but I'm not familiar with the details of the.
Yeah, there's a 6 co-defendant case that I handled back in the middle of COVID, and I think the others already bound over. And so everyone had received conflict counsel, but Ms. Armstead was in warrant status. She was originally denied, and then I think she reapplied, and then we didn't see her anymore.
Okay.
So we're getting conflict counsel appointed on that file right now. That's scheduled for a new PCC this Thursday. So we'll set this out. You probably want to look into whether or not she needs to have conflict counsel on this one. I don't know that that's necessary, but that's for your office to determine.
May 25th at 9:30. Thursday. So what Mondays are.
May 25th at 9:30. That's fine, probably will use that. Does she have an exam? No. She probably should accept the exam for that date then too. Yeah. Okay. Did you hear your court date, ma'am?
You said May 25th at 9:30.
That's correct. Do you have any
Yeah.
questions at this time?
So I don't have to worry about the bench warrant or nothing.
I quashed the warrant. Yep.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. And we'll see you on Thursday. Make sure your phone's charged.
Oh, I will.
All right. You're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Miss Norris and Mr. Caldwell not show up? Is that not on your docket? Stephanie Norris, I have Stephanie Norris.
Probation took it off.
Probation took it off.
Ah,